Welcome back. Let's take a look at how we create a new guest and at the same time look at some of the demographic capture issues that we're going to need to add in order to keep from having to do those demographic sessions that we've been doing twice a year. It'll look a little more complicated, but it'll make it easier in the long run. First, let's look at creating a new guest. Click on the tab, the screen opens. It's a simple matter of filling in the information. Our guest is Mary, and believe it or not, her last name is Test Guest. I'm going to skip household total for a minute and I'll show you why in just a second. Let's put in her address. She lives at 300 Green Street in Bethel, NC, and her zip is 27812. And of course, she lives in Pitt County, or we wouldn't be able to add her. She has a phone. She is a female, and she is African American. And let's just say that she gets food stamps, so we won't have to bother with income. Now, turns out that she wants to pick up for Sammy Test Guest. It was her cousin. We'll address that in just a second. Now let's look up here at something that you haven't, if you've been doing this, you haven't seen this before. When you put in here her household total, and Mary says there are 3 of them, and you hit tab, these new boxes open up. These are required for new guests. And as we open up editing on the old guest, they're going to be required for everyone in our database. We have to get the name, the age. This is confusing. We don't actually have to get the date of birth, but if we do, we get it in that format. And I'll show you this in just a moment. All right, let's just say that she has Joey. We don't have to get the relationship, and the notes field is totally optional as well. Joey is African American, and he's male. But we know that Joey is 4 years old. So in Joey's case, we can just put a 4 there. There's a second child. Or actually, this is, I believe this is a relative. And this is Nadine. We don't need last names. Nadine is 26. We don't need relationship. We do need nationality or race. And we do need gender. Now we have the address, we have her gender. Now we get date of birth, which we've not been collecting in the past. In order to keep this data valid, we do need to know Mary's date of birth. Now I know for some of our clients this could be complicated. If there's any question at all, use the right year and put in January 1. In Mary's case, Mary says that she was born in 1985. We put the year first, and the date was May 12th. There we go. It fills that in for us. 1985, May 12th. We have the two people. Now we'll deal with this other issue here. Now, since she wants to pick up for Sammy test guest, we have to establish a relationship so that when her data comes up, we'll see the link and we'll know that it's correct. So we simply establish this by searching finding Sammy, and we've established that link here now, and we save Mary. Now Mary's in the database with Joey and Nadine, and we've correctly got her age as 33 and 8 months, and we have her connected to Sammy, so that when we create a visit in the future for Mary, we'll have a link to Sammy. And that's all there really is to it.